What is up, everybody? I am DJ Riley, one of the hosts from Boys on the Bench, and I am back with an Underdog Slip for you today. So make sure that you are subscribing to this channel, hitting that notification bell, and getting notified anytime these videos are dropping. So let's go ahead and jump into this. As I had mentioned, I will be creating a Underdog Slip for you today, and that is mainly because prizepicks is kind of having some technical difficulties on their end. They made an announcement about it on Twitter yesterday, or X, formerly Twitter, but they made that announcement. It's supposed to set for Tuesday, but I've even noticed that currently at this moment that I'm trying to film this, that prizepicks is kind of even having their own issues. So because of that, we will be looking at other books, but again, that's what's so nice about this Daily Grind Fantasy website is they use all of these DFS apps. Now, before we really jump into it and the bet that I've created for you today, make sure you are following me on X as well. I post all of my picks here 100% free. You can hit the notification bell there as well. As you can see here, I've created a 6-pick slip using only positive EV plays from this Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer tool. Guys, it's helped me be so profitable here these last several months that I've started using it with fidelity, using it how it needed to be used. And that's kind of why I'm here today with you, is spreading this wealth and knowledge of this tool for you. So anyways, this is the tool, kind of like how I had mentioned. Plenty of plays here, but I wanted to show you the slip that I created on Underdog using a lot of these plays, and that is this here, right here. 5 picks for a 10x payout. I did the insured slip because if we also only hit 4, we get it a 2.5x payout there as well. Now, that is profitable because whenever we do look at this Daily Grind Fantasy play, as you can see, the first play that I had here was this Olymp play, right? Well, actually, he was kind of switched around. The odds would change every now and again, but the last one that I added was this actually the best play once the books had kind of updated, which was this Odo ND, whatever you want to call it. I don't have to worry about spelling it. All I do is kind of copy this, head back over to Underdog, paste it there, and that gives me my first play. But the reason that this play is so good, you can see here that on Underdog, we are getting this at 30.5. This is given a 58.2% odds to hit because 2 other books, currently Hot Streaks and Parlay Play, are offering same lines on this exact play. But we can see that Hot Streaks is giving us a 5-point edge. They are projected to go 5 points under this. Now, if you have Hot Streaks, this is a perfect middling opportunity. Now, if you don't know what middling is it really is if this guy lands on 26, 27, 28, 29, or even 30, you would win both on Hot Streaks and on Underdog, taking the same play. So take the over on Hot Streak, take the under on Underdog. Parlay Play, though, offering it at 28.5, kind of right dead middle in between both of those. But you can obviously tell that that's 2 points lower than what Underdog is currently offering, meaning that Underdog is likely off when they're creating this line. We have 2 other data points that say that this line is pretty much off. Now, what we're really looking for when you're creating these 5-leg parlays on Underdog is at least an average of 54.3% odds to hit. So we can see here that we have a 58.2% odds to hit, which is really good. Now, the thing also is we can't stack players from the same team. So we see here that this guy is from Havu. We cannot play his teammate from Havu or this guy from Havu. I don't also like playing plays with only 1 data point. So really, yes, a lot of these picks are really good, but we're kind of limited on what we can use and what we choose. Now, I've done this before where we take with just 1 data point just to kind of finish out a slip, and it's worked out fine before, but my personal preference is just to stay away from those. So if you are using this tool, I just kind of recommend not doing that unless it's absolutely required, and that's not absolutely required in this slip at all. So with that said, we kind of skip all of these, which is completely fine with me. And we even have to scroll down a little bit more. But remember, we're looking for a 54.3% odds to hit. Although that this is kind of in that reddish orange, it's at a 54.1, which is okay. We're still getting really good odds. It's not as much of an odd difference as we got from our original first play that we had, but we're looking to go under 29 and a half on this guy. Two other books, same hot streak and parlay play, offering it at 28 and a half, which is only a 1 point edge only. That's really good, just because it tells us again that this book is likely off on this line. So we do want to go ahead and include that in there as well. Now, this was another MLB play. We see multiple data points here as well. Under 4.5 hits allowed for this pitcher for the Miami Marlins. We see here all of these sportsbooks are offering this at 4.5 with average juice. This column here was the average juice or the average odds line amongst all of the books included here, but it's at minus 140. The reason that this is so good for us at minus 140 is because we are getting this at minus 119 on PrizePicks and Underdog, which is fantastic for us, which is a big edge for us whenever we're betting on sportsbooks like this. Yes, this is the darkest red that it gets on this app, but again, we have that 58% play to kind of carry the load. We're not even needing a whole point edge difference from this because we need this number at 54.3. It's at 53.55, right? So we have a lot of room to be working with. We're totally cool. We can include this. I even had, I believe, this DSSJ slip on there. DSSJ guy was on there as well, going over 28 and a half. We have one book who's a half point difference, another one that's a 1.5 point difference. So we're sitting really good there. So anyways, guys, that's kind of the ideal whenever we're creating this slip. So if you were interested in that, that link is in the description below. Hopefully by the time you are seeing this video, these picks are still available. Go ahead and quick tell that link. Again, I've already included that as well. So anyways, though, another good thing that this Daily Grind Fantasy offers for you is this AI slip generator tool, which is fantastic. Now, if you do bet on Betr, this is exactly what you want to use. I can't necessarily show it to you on my desktop, but if you have Betr, I will show you this slip. All you have to do from your phone, if you look at your phone while you're doing this, type in Paul Goldschmidt, go to his, or actually their search function on Betr needs to be better. Honestly, that's the only thing that really kind of stinks with this app. You have to filter it out by games. Creating these slips on Betr is a little bit more difficult, but whenever you see these AI generated slips, what they do for you is they go ahead and kind of build these slips out for you, and they're really the most positive slips that you can create, but you need to be doing this at volume. This is not a guaranteed win, but if you're creating these slips over and over and over and over again, the ones that they spit out, then you're likely to be profitable in the long run. As you can see here, this Daily Grind Fantasy Slip Generator tool, you may not be able to see it behind my head, but it's created a total of 1,384 total units since it's opened on August 18th of this last year. So we're not even at a year into this thing, couple weeks removed from the 1 year anniversary of this AI slip generated tool, and it's already up 1,384 units, which is absolutely crazy. But I'll go back again and show y'all this slip so that way you can kind of create it if you wanted it as well. I will try to get this slip in by the time I end this video. Check the link in the description. If it's in there, that means I likely got it. But anyways, though, guys, best of luck to y'all. I hope the best for everybody. Let's have a great Monday and kind of dominate these books, especially since PrizePicks decided to take the day off. Nonetheless, though, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.